Mic's on. Yeah, I think it's on. Yeah, it should be on. If you hear me, if you don't hear me, let me know. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go back to doing some more Xfinity in the Rude car, however you pronounce the sponsor. I don't know, what is Rude to Ream? Is it like the West Coast version of Ream? Is that how that works? I've always been curious, because I've always seen them run this car like it's a Ream car, but they always had the you know, RUUD, you know, for, and it was like, I was like West Coast or like Southern races, like I've seen them run it at Texas, I've seen them run it at like Phoenix and some other races like that, when they do the West Coast swing sometimes, but sometimes they don't. It's weird. It's like, I don't know what races how they choose, like when the Rude car runs over the Ream car, but whatever, we're getting sidetracked. We're gonna go ahead and start this race at Texas, the next race after Auto Club, because the Xfinity guys, for whatever reason, don't go to Martinsville. I kind of don't understand why. I could understand not going twice, but at least go once. Like, come on, man. There was an Xfinity race there back in 2006 that kind of had to be put in at the last minute, and good old Darrell Waltrip was actually in that race, and that was the last time he made a NASCAR start, I believe. Was in the 99 Aaron's Dream Machine, though. So he got to drive the Dream Machine, because they always made a big deal about that in some commercials. He's, you know, going to drive the Aaron's Dream Machine. Pretty funny. Okay, yeah, we see you, Preecin. You looking schmexy. I'm gonna go ahead and skip and go to qualifying because I've run this track enough. I've run most of these tracks already, so I'm probably not gonna do practicing at most of them. Probably might do them at the tracks I haven't run at the most, like Iowa, and like basically all the tracks that Xfinity only goes to. Definitely the road courses. I'm probably gonna be terrible at all of those. So glad I was able to get a win already. 2 wins, I think, actually, so I don't have to worry about that crap. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check my links. Link everything. Lincoln. This is probably the worst time for me to stream, but I don't care. I feel like streaming again. I didn't get a chance to really get my good, I only got like a couple races in. I feel like I'm got a little shortchanged that first stream. I had to quit early because of, you know, real life and stuff. So now I'm back. I was thinking about running as Allgaier because I really like his car a lot, but I kind of want to run as Preecin because he doesn't get a lot of love. I mean, he does, but not enough. I feel like he should get more. He should be getting a lot. Like nobody has really talked about him as being a potential rookie contender next year in the 47. I'm kind of sad about that because he's looked really good in Xfinity every time he's gotten in a the number 18 car, you know. And he's in a car that's essentially going to be another Hendrick satellite team, you know. This is basically going to be a Chip Ganassi, you know, kind of deal with them next year. You know, Chris Buescher's his teammate, you know. Buescher's really good too. Like, he just, you know, they just haven't had the speed in those cars the last few years with the ECR engines. I think they're going to improve, hopefully, with Hendrick engines and the Hendrick, you know, support. You know, that's going to make them better and Hendrick better because they're going to have more cars to bounce off of. Because I feel like another thing people forget, another reason why I think the Fords were so dominant this past year is the Stewart-Haas Racing is now the Ford group, and they've become, them and Penske have really stepped up that program there at Ford, and that's why they won a crap ton of races, all, you know, 6 or 7 of their teams, you know, won so many races, it was insane. You know, another pole. Dang, Winchester is so good in this series of getting poles. whenever I run a racing cup or trucks, I can't get a pull to save my life. And then here I'm getting them handed out like candy in this series. It's crazy. I guess I got this car figured out more than the trucks or cup, because they're a little bit more, like, trucks are a little bit more dangerous to handle. I guess they're a little bit more a handful, and in the cup series, it's like, you know, there's a lot more horsepower than this. You know, this has a little less horsepower, so I'm able to kind of go into the corners with a little bit more oomph than I would be with a cup car. That might be why, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Starting up front for like the third time this year, third time in a row. Garrett Smithley going to the back. Gonna go ahead and we're next to Elliott Sadler. He's probably gonna drop like a rock once this thing starts. Because he's Elliott Sadler, and that's how he rolls. Probably gonna have to pay these lights. Yeah, you're gonna like. Car game looks nice. I can't believe Ross Chastain's like top 5 in the 4 car. Like, that's funny to me. Like, the was like programmed in to be like top 5. I guess because of how good he ran in the 42 car. It's too bad we can't. Hopefully next year he'll be in the 42 car and they won't have to cancel that whole deal because of DC Solar and their bull crap. But whatever. But yeah, if he does get to run full-time, they'll probably definitely put him in NASCAR Heat 4 in the 42, and he'll definitely be, that'll make a little bit more sense for him being up front and dominating races. Because he pretty much did that in the 42 car every chance he got. He was running up front in every single race. He ran that 42 car. So he deserved to be in that thing. He deserves to run for a championship in it. Hopefully he'll get the opportunity next year, I'm hoping. Like, if he doesn't, then it's pretty much just over, man. The Xfinity Series might as well just shut down. You might as well just shut it all down, pack it up, and start over. Make it, just make the Truck Series that, because they're pretty darn good. They got shit figured out. Like, Xfinity, they still need shit figured out. Rude car. Oh, got the hook along up. Almost hooked along there. Dang, we're pulling away. We're just dominating this thing. We're pulling a Kyle Busch in the car that he didn't get the Kyle Busch at all in last year, except for Pocono. Like, he was not. I don't know why he wasn't so good in this car last year. Like, he was usually like king shit when he's in this car in Xfinity, but last year, not at all. He didn't do any of that. Except for Pocono, and that was it. Like, Pocono's the only race, like, in both trucks and Xfinity. Those are the only times he ever won legit, like, dominant races in either series. Like, even his win at Vegas earlier in the Truck Series season, he kind of was challenged by Brett Moffitt and, I think Grant Enfinger, too, was up there, or Stuart Preecin was up there. There was a lot of guys that could have challenged him for the win, and he wasn't really that dominant. It wasn't until Brett Moffitt ran into some lap traffic that kind of cost him a shot at keeping that win, and Kyle was able to get by him. So but yeah, Kyle really did not have a great truck that as good as he usually does. Like, he wasn't as dominant as he usually is. Whether that's to do with the fact that now they're limiting how many starts you can make in each series, that might play a part in it, but I think it's that, plus you got all these guys running for as many points and wins as they can get, because it means a lot more now to get wins and points in Xfinity and trucks, Because if you can't win, then you're like, you're kind of in trouble on trucks, Like, you got to really get a win, really lock yourself into the Truck Series, to get to the championship round, the playoffs for the trucks. Well, in Xfinity, you can still kind of get in without winning, because there's still a lot of guys, like Ryan Reed was able to get into the playoffs without a win, which was insane. Honestly, Ross Chastain, I think even before he got that win in the 42 car, was all but locked in, with the, even running like most of the year in the 4 car, so just the win at Vegas kind of helped solidify him being in the chase that year. Because the win guarantees you. So yeah, like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know why like I feel like Xfinity has way too many guys that are eligible to get in. I feel like they should cut it down to 10. Maybe that'd fix it. And then you could eliminate 3 guys each round. That might help. I don't know. Maybe make it a little more interesting. Because the way the trucks do it is honestly pretty darn good. Like, they eliminate 2 people each round until there's 4 left at Homestead. And I feel like that works a lot better. You know, 8 people, you know, 8... Because really, in all honesty, there's really only 8 trucks that could win on a given weekend in the Truck Series. And almost all those guys won races. Except for maybe Matt Crafton. I think he was the only one that didn't win a race. That made it into the you know 8. I think Myatt Snyder might have been the other one. No, he didn't make it. No, Snyder didn't make it. Never mind. But yeah, like actually, I was Grant Enfinger. So really, the ThorSport guys who honestly could have won races just couldn't get into position to win those races. They just couldn't pull it off. You know, and I think Grant didn't win until like they actually were in the playoffs and they won that truck race at Vegas. That was kind of screwy because Brett Moffitt ran out of gas and caused a big old crash behind him and everything. It was crazy. He still managed to get like a 15th place finish out of it or something like that. It was insane with all the craziness that happened on that restart. But yeah, Grant got that win. Thankfully, it didn't hurt Brett too much. I was worried that was going to kill his championship chances, but he thankfully got through Talladega mostly because Crafton and Ben Rhodes basically kind of shot themselves in the foot getting caught up in the big wreck that happened in the middle of the truck race at Talladega. That killed their chances of making it into the next round. So, yay for the big one that Brett Moffitt wasn't in. But yeah, so Brett Moffitt kind of got lucky there. Honestly, if he didn't get that big wreck, doesn't happen with Kligerman and Crafton and Ben Rhodes all getting caught up in it. We probably wouldn't be talking about him winning the championship at Homestead. He probably would have gotten eliminated because he did not hit the first round of the playoffs for the trucks. He really struggled. Like I said, he should have won Vegas. Couldn't get it done because of the way that his fuel and everything. They just didn't have enough fuel to make it. You know, you kind of have to make sure you got enough to make it to the end, and then you got just all this other crazy stuff going on. You know. I'm trying to remember the first race. Oh yeah, it was Mosport. He's really not known for being a road course guy. He really hasn't run on that many road course races, you know, so he doesn't have the experience like some of these other guys do who run K&N and who run ARCA a lot, who are guys who do the testing to get good on the road courses. You know, like I think Todd Gilliland's run quite a few road course events throughout his career before he got into the truck series, you know. Same thing with Gregson and Haley. You know, Haley had a whole year under his belt too. I think Gregson did too. So those guys really kind of had that going for them as well, because their rookie years were last year, and they already run Mosport the year before. But yeah, so and Brett still got a decent finish out of it. You know, he got like a top 10, I think, but it just wasn't like, oh, we're locked. You know, we can't just. We can hold our breaths. Oh crap. Somebody's blowing up. They got a tire going down. Oh, Balicki. Oh, shit. God damn it. Fucking lap car, I swear to God. Get the hell out of the way, dude. Oh. I was trying to avoid him. I was like, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Anyway, enough of Balicki there. God damn it. How big is our lead? We still got a pretty big lead, I think. Yeah. It's probably more than that before that happened, but whatever. But that's something I like about this game. Guys can actually have tire issues or can blow up or whatever in front of you, and you just gotta pray you it. Hell, I've seen guys that have spun out like right in front of me, and I got caught up in it. Pretty cool. Like, not cool at the time, but you look back on it, it's like, oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, it's kind of, they can screw up too, you know. That's kind of neat. That's kind of life, you know, a little bit, you know, because that happens a lot in race. You know, running around like Laney at Bristol, you're running around, and then Trevor Bain go be a complete idiot and take everybody out, and you get caught up in it. which is why Trevor Bayne probably will no longer be in NASCAR next year. Hoping and praying. I swear to God, if he is in the 9 car because of Advocare, I'm gonna lose my shit. And Brett Moffitt's got no ride because I'm gonna be so shitty. Because like Brett needs a ride. He needs a ride before anybody else does at this juncture. Like I don't know why he doesn't have a ride in trucks or Xfinity right now. Nothing's been announced, and it's getting kind of frustrating. These guys are slow. Come on, man. Let me go. I love you, Ryan, but you're slowing me down. I'm trying to say I got 4 laps on fuel, so I can go maybe another couple laps. Then come down here. 8 to go, I think. It's kind of hard to see because I'm so far back from the TV. Oh god. And we're tight. We're getting tight now because we're on the long run now, and the tires are just dead. I kind of want to pit early just yet, but if I pit early, well, if the caution comes out, we should be okay. Really big enough lead. I'm gonna come in now. 45. Yeah, damage. I'm gonna fix it. Loosen her up just a tad. Hopefully that doesn't kill the speed in the car. I hope, pray to God, caution doesn't come out and I go a lap down. That would really piss me off. Please, game, don't fuck me over. Don't do this to me, game. I like you a lot, but this would really hurt our relationship if you did something like that. Oh, that's so cool. The guys in the pit crew, they have the Rude cars. That's awesome. Or the Rude outfits. I love that. That's something I like. There's a little attention to detail there. Like, if you wear a different paint scheme, the guys will have a different uniform to go with that paint scheme. It's kind of neat. Like if I was Brad Keselowski and I was running the discount tire car, they'd all be wearing the discount tire, uniforms. And if I was in the Miller Lite car, they'd be in the Miller Lite car stuff. The Miller Lite uniform. Like that kind of stuff I like, because that's how it goes in the actual races. Like they have the scheduled deals going on. Like when Chase Elliott, another one who runs the Napa car, it's Napa stuff. If he's in the Synergy 1 car, they have the Synergy 1 uniforms and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Going around Chastain, he's still hanging out here. We gotta be careful. These guys are low on fuel, low on tires, low on everything. We gotta be careful not bringing a caution and get screwed here. Going a lap down. Let's see where I'm at. So it looks like Hemrick and Chastain are still out on track. I wonder why they're staying out. Are they going to try and stretch the fuel? Go to the distance? Or I don't think they are. I don't think so. There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say there's no way. They just pitted, so now we're by them and we gone. Just got to make sure Cole Custer doesn't get by us. Oh god. Oh, I got tight there. Cole Custer, man, he gained a lot on me going into pit road. I was kind of slow getting to pit road. I had some damage from the car wrecking in front of me. So yeah, that kind of slowed the pit stop down a bit. So I'm worried that might get Cole Custer back to. He's coming, man. He's got a fast car, and he won the fall race here in actual real life, in the chase race or the playoff race here. So he might get me. He wants that second win so he can get more, playoff points and bonus points and whatnot. Oh boy, Matt Tift. Come on, Tift. Don't slow me down. Oh, you bitch. Why you do this to me? Why you be running mid-pack when you're in a car that could probably win or at least run top 10 every week? Every one of these lap cars is just getting right in my way at the worst possible time. I'm having to hold off Cole Custer here too. It's not helping. You're not helping here, guys. I'm just gonna not pay attention to that. One to go. Hoping the coleslaw doesn't get by. Working on Ryan Reed, who's now no longer in Xfinity. Thank Jesus. He was doing dick all besides those 2 Daytona wins. It was time for him to go. Also, fuck Lulu Diabetes. That company does suck a dick. Yeah, let's go get a tire. We're gonna win again. Yeah! Sexy sax music for the win. Time to do a burnout. And the black and red Rude car. I love this car. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. Like an idiot. I'm so terrible at this. I'm still getting used to the burnouts in this game. It's kind of hard. Whee! That's pretty darn good, actually. I'm pretty proud of that. That's pretty good. I remember in the first few Technics game, they had this system where you get points for how good your burnout was. It's pretty funny. It like added to your overall like race rating or whatever it was. I forget what that was called in that game, but yeah, it was pretty funny. So that was awesome. Beat Coleslaw. Trying to see who else we beat. Put 20th on back a lap down, I think. So about half the field got lapped. There's Reddick, there's Bell. Oh, the thing goes by so fast. I'm trying to see who else got a decent run. Gallagher got last, so he didn't have a good run. Bill Jones got a top 5. Okay, so all three of the Joe Gibbs cars were top 5. Interesting. Well, we got 3 wins and a lot of playoff points to play with now, so that's cool. And Harvick, I don't know why Harvick is running for a championship in Xfinity. I wish that was Chase. I'm just gonna pretend that's Chase Briscoe, just because I can't stand Harvick and running for Xfinity championship is just too freaking dumb. I'll just pretend that's Chase Briscoe since he's not in this game. It's Chase Briscoe from here on out, the 98 car. Yeah, look at me dancing, singing on the race. Woohoo. We're still only second in the points. I wonder, like, how. Most laps, like, all but 4 laps, I think. Alex LeBay got a top 15, and he was on the lead lap. That's pretty impressive. And Gallagher just died at some point during the race. Finished multiple laps down. I guess his car just blew up again. That's Q. Okay, that's fine. And I'll be streaming for a while. Okay, so we got somebody joining us later, so we won't be so alone here. And we're gonna go to Bristol, the actual race that Ryan Preece won in real life. And yeah, let's see how the season standings are going here. So Bell is still leading the points, even though he doesn't have any wins or playoff points. So technically, we're still kind of leading that group. But he's been more consistent. Gallagher is still in this thing, even though he's had some really crap finishes. I guess him winning Atlanta really helped. This kind of helped save his season, because without that, his season's pretty crap. He's had some rough races. Kaz Grala is still somehow 12th in points, so that's insane. He's barely hanging on to a playoff spot. Reed, Joey Gase, and Garrett Smithley, Brandon Brown, and Ryan Siegel need to win. Dale Jr. is like 3 points out. I'll pretend that that's Josh Berry, I guess. I don't know. There's Ryan Truex and John Hunter and Ty Dillon and Matt Tiff. Ty Dillon, I don't know why he's in the 3 car. I'll just pretend that's Shane Lee. why not? So yeah, those guys are a little bit below in points. We're gonna go to Bristol. I don't know how I'm gonna do here. I was pretty decent in the Cup car here. I wasn't terrible, so we might be able to come out of here with a decent... I don't know if we're gonna win, per se. But we could get... I think we can come out of here with a top 5, top 10 run, I believe. Because I'm not that great on the short tracks, and I think I've only run... I'm really terrible at Martinsville, actually. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Martinsville... kind of depends. Yeah, I'm gonna practice. Yeah, oh boy. On the outside, okay. I'm getting tired. I thought I'd be able to stream all night, but no, my body's failing me. Come on, 18, let's go. We got decent speed, actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. So don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Get by the MBM guys. Damn. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to qualifying, see how we do there.
Hammer time, let's go. One to go.
Oh, come on. Oh, why are you so tight, car? Why do you do like this? There's a ream Toyota, man. It's reaming all over the place. First, another pole. Dang, man. Ryan Preecin is just going to get all the poles. Nobody gets one the rest of the year except for Preecin. This is going to help our race be pretty darn good. I wish you could choose. That's another thing I'm not crazy about. Oh, you had to go to the backup car. They don't let you choose the outside or the inside, like in real life, because you can actually choose which lane to go in on starts and restarts, and they don't do that in this game. They did in the Technics games, but not this one, so I don't know why. It's weird. That's another little minor nitpick about this. But other than that, I mean, honestly, it's not that big a deal. Because you can choose to go outside or inside. Like here, most guys will choose the outside because that's the best lane in Bristol and, you know, a lot of other tracks. You know, it's like Martinsville, you want to do the opposite. You want to be on the inside, not the outside. So it just depends on the track. You know, you want to be inside, outside. You know, sometimes guys will go the outside of Martinsville if they got a teammate underneath them, or somebody they can do a deal with, and they'll like jump in front of them on the start. That way they both will have, you know, a good, decent start, and won't get screwed over by being on the outside of on the restart. So But that usually only happens like in the early mid part of the races at Burnsville. Later in the race doesn't really, you know, your teammate could be begging you up and down to be the inside dude, and you're just like, nope. You can get the outside. You're on your own, bro.
Slow down.
Oh boy. We're pretty decent here, I think. Few laps to go on fuel. Can we make it all the way on fuel? I don't think we can. Might be able to. I'm looking at it. It's like 40 to go, and it's like 38 or something. 39. Yeah, it's like, yeah. We're pretty close on. I think we can make. I think we can make it on fuel. We're literally. I don't think we have to make a pit stop. But we can literally go this whole race without pit stops, so that's cool. Just stay out the whole time if we wanted to. We probably will have to pit at some point if there's a caution late or whatever. So that way we don't we don't get screwed on the strategy. Everybody else has fresher tires than we do, because that could really hurt, but you know. We'll get there when we get there. We're not there yet, so dang, we're just gonna dominate, I guess. As Preece, which I'm cool with. That's kind of what I wanted to do anyway, so. Because, you know, Preece is God in my book. He should have dominated more in the Xfinity, but he was never, I mean, he didn't get to run many races compared to, like how, like, he really should have run the whole season. He should have run for the championship last year. If he had, he probably would have been a legit contender, but because he was only running part-time, it was hard for him to get into a rhythm, and you know, he was only able to get that one win, and that was really about it for him. He sucks. He had some good runs. He had a good run at Watkins Glen. He usually is not a great road course racer, but he had like a top 5 run there the whole time at the Glen. It was really nice to see. Dang, this is a big old gaggle right here. Not where I want to be. Get out of the way, Gase. Thank you, Gase, for getting out of the way. I appreciate it. Oh, God. A little tight there. There's Hemrick. We're going to put Hemrick a lap down. He's a legit championship contender. But he had to start at the back because of the, I guess he wrecked in qualifying, so he's going to go a lap down and finish mid-pack if that's the case. He's got a good car. He's making up spots, but he just doesn't have enough. He needs a caution really to get caught back up with the leaders with us. But yeah, not today. Got him and Sieg. There's Michael Annette, 21st. 25 to go. I mean, we got plenty of fuel, man. We can do this all. We don't even need to stop, man. We can just keep on going. Keep on trucking. I might have to mess with the settings in the Xfinity, in the season mode for Xfinity, because I should not be able to run a whole race without pitting. I really shouldn't. I had to do that. We basically pretty much did that at Phoenix. We did that here. I really don't want to have to do that. I'm going to see if I can up the tire wear difficulty a little bit, so it's a little bit more fair. Because I want to at least have a pit stop every race, and we've got that at most of the big tracks, but not the short tracks for whatever reason. They like to, they're getting skipped. Man, we're already up to 15th, I think. Is that 15th? Being a lap down, that's crazy. Yeah, I think that was 15. Oh god, we got the wall. Trying to get by Reed. And we're already putting guys 2 laps down. 2, 3 laps down. That's crazy. It's like a real race at Bristol. You just gotta survive lapping cars. Oh god, oh god, ah! Sorry Jones. Sorry teammate. I got a faster car than you do.
Halfway mark here. Clear low. Clear low.
Oh, got the wall, dang it.
Still there.
Come on, get by the 40. Yep, there you go.
Clear high. Clear high. Still there. Alright, now you're clear. Got one outside now. Alright, clear outside. Car up top, got a car high now. Alright, now you're clear. Come on, driver, way to go. Wrong. Top lane straight, you're using the speed. Top lane straight. Still there. Clear high. Clear high. Car there's on your side. Track's all yours.
Caution,
You're clear.
caution, caution.
Awesome.
Man, Dale Jr.'s up to second in points. Or second in the race, I mean.
Starter has the green flag. Be ready. Ready. Car outside. Car outside.
Let him go.
Clear all around.
Oh god, the front end just, oh. It's not doing so good. Poor car. And that's not helping.
We need you to slow down, please.
I'm just trying to survive here. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to focus because it's Bristol. One little slip up and I'm in the wall. Trying to think of something to talk about. Something NASCAR related. I'm blanking. Can't think of anything. 5 to go. Oh, my nose. You do this to me, nose. Why you gotta do this at the worst possible time? Excuse me. Oh my lord. The heartburn is real. 4 to go. 4 to go. And we with the 66. Hit the wall for the pleb. And Shepherd here. Three to go. I can't believe Vinny Miller is this slow. He's pretty decent in that car. Like, at least top 25. Yeah, he's like 37th. So dude.
Two more. Two to go. Clear. All right.
Yeah. By him. Oh boy.
Drop clear up top. One good line. Hit your mark. Hold your line. Got one inside. Hold your line. Clear high, buddy. All clear. Drop your speed, driver.
Yeah, one Bristol. Woo! Just like real life. Although I didn't have it, I don't think I had this much damage in real life, but whatever. It still works. Somehow my car fixed its damage after the race was over, and then I just got more damage. The car magically repaired itself between the end of the race and between me doing this burnout. Dang, a speed rating of 100? What? I don't think I've ever gotten that. I think we led every lap. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Bell's still... And now we're the point leaders. We got 4 wins. Cole Custer, Reddick, and I think Spencer Galley's the only other guy who's won a race, so... Yeah, we just did what Ryan Preecin did in real life with this exact car. We won. At Bristol. Woohoo! He's like, yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. It's the fastest lap. Because, of course, it was the most laps led, which was all of them. That's the first time I ever, like, straight up just dominated an entire race. Got 15th, okay. So I think he finished on the lead lap, or near it, you know. Clemens fell back quite a bit. I think he still would have been a lap down if I'm thinking about it. Because I lapped him when he was moving his way up to, like, 24th. I'm assuming he was able to gain some spots from that caution in the middle of the race. Dang, we've finished... I think we've won like 3 in a row. That's insane. We're going to Richmond. Yeah, I'm changing the thing to 4. We're gonna go 4, because that's just ridiculous. So we get to friggin' don't even get to do a pit stop. So, yeah. No, darn it. Let's discard. Yes, accept those. Oop. Pull on the cord there. We have the point lead now. I don't get the point standings here. Gallagher's still... Man, only 4 guys have won the races so far this year. Me, Reddick, I think he won Daytona. Cole Custer won Phoenix, and Gallagher won at Atlanta. So, Preece has won Vegas. He's won Auto Club, Texas, and Bristol. So he's won 3 in a row. So dang, we're just killing them this year. Brandon Jones is hanging in there, barely. Oh, Kaz Gralla fell out. He's 10 points back. That's a shame. I'm kind of hoping he would make it, because I like Kaz Gralla. Ugh, gosh, I'm tired. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I was promising to stay on a little bit, but I'm really getting tired. Kind of want to watch one of my movies too, because I have some movies I bought. I don't know what to do. I really don't want to run Richmond. Wish I could just do a truck race. I might do one at Mosport. That sounds like fun. Haven't been there yet. Although I am terrible at the road courses, so I don't know. I could do it. I kind of think what other tracks are unique to their schedule. I can't say it's Dega. I think it's Dover, Charlotte. Pocono, Michigan, Iowa, Chicagoland, Daytona, I think, then Kentucky, New Hampshire. I don't know. I think that's. Is that Mid-Ohio? I don't remember. Oh, I can't see this very good. Let's see what upcoming races we got. Mid-Ohio. I can't tell. Is that Iowa again? I think that's Iowa again. I think that's Iowa again. Then the Glen, then Mid-Ohio, then Bristol, then Road America. Then Darlington, Indianapolis, Vegas, Richmond again, the Roval, Dover again, Kansas, Texas, Phoenix, and then Homestead. So we're at Richmond. I'm already getting tired. I want to just sit back and watch some football. Oh my gosh. How are the Colts doing? I don't know, I may have to crash. Let me look up. How's my boy Luck doing? Is he doing good? Is he scoring a lot of points for me? Because I need those points. Because Devontae Adams decided not to play this week, and he can go screw himself. Yeah, 17-10. So apparently Tennessee was able to score some points. Okay. Sorry, I had to stream so late. I should be fine. Like, I'm probably gonna win that. So I'm gonna win both my fantasy team things this year in the NFL. So that's pretty cool. I'm the king of fantasy. So go kiss my ass. Not really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I was thinking about doing some more races, but I'm already pretty tired, and I kind of just want to focus on the rest of the Colts game because they're at halftime now, and it's a pretty important game, and I might watch that. I might watch some of the movies I got here. watch some stuff on the Flicks or the Hulus or the what have yous. So yeah, that sucks. I was hoping to get some streaming and get some people on here, but I need to get an audience. I need to get an audience, man. That sucks. I got some folks, but they're usually busy, so darn it. Oh well. Anywho, yeah, I think I'm all tuckered out anyway. I'm thinking maybe next time I might do a quick race and maybe do Road America or one of the other road course races. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a decent night, folks. We'll see y'all later.